and just put them sprouts on your Vegemite toast in the morning. Hey, you know what we're going to talk about today? No, you know what our video is about today? You know your tomatoes that we've been growing out in the veranda? Well, we are going to put them in the new pots today. I'm going to show you the grow, how we're doing that. Snowflake, the budgie over there, has been very noisy this morning, and he wants to be a part of the whole thing too. Yep, we're into stage 2 of our tomato gardening with Karen and the Kids in the Garden series. And yeah, we bought the tomatoes inside to create the video and also do some repotting. Now, generally when you are doing your tomatoes, you start off with little seedlings, such as like this fella here. This is our dwarf style tomato. That they just come out. It took about a week in our little hothouse, and these are our other cherry tomatoes that we sprouted from seed, just from buying the cherry tomatoes from the local market, and they're heading over into pots. So you hold on to that one, and you can have a look. It's really healthy. It's doing really well, and yeah, it's doing great. And it, like I said, they're about to move into the containers, and so. How do we know when they're ready to move up into another pot? Well, what happens is you'll start to see little roots pop out down the bottom. They're called air roots, and once they start popping out down the bottom and dropping off and burning back, then you know it's getting ready to move out of its container. Also, I'll show you the root system around the pot here. You can see it's growing right around, right through. It's quite a healthy root system. So it's ready to move over into a larger container. This is the strawberries, but we're not ready to pot them on yet. But we are getting some little strawberries starting to come up, and Karen's very happy about that. Now, I found these containers. These are recycled containers. I found these, actually they were being thrown out, and I really like them because they have this amazing grid section on the bottom. Well, I wouldn't say amazing, but very highly aerated. And we've sterilised the pots with an organic sterilised cleaning solution that I have, and they're ready to go into the containers. So we fill the container up to about this high with a quality premium potting mix using our scoop, yeah, and our potting mix over here, which is our premium potting mix, and yeah, we put them into the containers. So what we've got to do is we need to water them in first. So we've got to water these plants and do it outside because you might spill water everywhere. Make sure they're nice and wet and moist right through. And then in the where there's no sunlight, we then need to pull this directly out of here. So I'll bring this across a little bit more for you, and we can see the root system yet again. Quite a vigorous root system, and that wasn't the one we wanted. There was the other one that was bending over. It was the one for this pot, and it's got a beautiful thick trunk, some nice new suckers coming out here, and it's a cherry tomato plant, so we're going to leave that. Can you move that scoop please, darling? Move the scoop please. Thank you. And there's a little one come up just by himself, so we're just going to leave him there, and I'll place him in the top. Now he's about an inch away from the surface. So then we'll backfill back in around with the potting mix, and then water it in yet again. I'm not going to worry about staking it up because this is going to tie to the patio veranda rail where I've put some grid around there, and you'll see some more videos about that later as they start branching out more. I might even talk about whether we need to do any tip pruning with these ones. Generally with tomatoes we just let them spread and create like a it's a bit like how they prune fruit trees and they spread them across, so they spread out like this, and then wherever there's blocking light, then I'll remove some of the suckers. So yeah, we really need to just fill this in now and get some water into it, put it back out into the sun. It's not too hot today. It's the 14th, which is the 6th of September, which is our second week of spring. And the premium mix, potting mix. Oh, I'm using my cone. Move that please, Tom. Really heavy, this bag. So I'm just going to start filling in around there. Until it's full. You always put a little bit more in than what you think, because the soil, the potting mix will drop back down again. Make sure you use a nice tray underneath to catch the water, even a double tray in the apartment, so the water goes over and catches the next tray so it doesn't spill over to your neighbours. And that's pretty much it. So keep an eye open on these videos, and what we need to do, Karen, they need to subscribe so you keep seeing more videos about our garden, and we'll keep providing tips and tricks and how to do things along the way. You'll get to see my lovely daughter Karen on the weekends when she's here, and our little cherry tomatoes down by our little dwarf tomatoes in the bag. Grab them there. Keep an eye on these guys as they're growing. We'll show you more about how these are fantastic for children to grow, and how prolific they are, and how fast and how well they're working for us. So, click the like button, subscribe. What are they going to do, Karen? Click the like button.
Click the like button.
Subscribe. Share the videos with others. And keep on growing plenty of green food at home so you can stay healthy and create a fresh food future. That's our new motto, the fresh food future. Alright, see you in the next video soon. Say bye. Hey, this is Marty Ware from Marty's Garden. I hope you enjoyed that video and you got lots from it. Please share it with your friends, and before you go, subscribe so you can see more videos from Karen and myself, and also click on the link down below once you've done all that in the description box, and head over to happyhouseandgarden.com. It's your social site for you. Yes, you can share all your images, you can make a free website as long as it's in the house and garden niche. Share it on Facebook, Pinterest, whatever you like, and have tons of fun along the way. And I'll see you over there because I'm in there every day. Happy gardening.